hiding the turbulent life, ups and downs and surprises the star of the classic movie Casabalanca. Humphrey DeForest Bogart, commonly known as Humphrey Bogart, born December 25, 1899, is an American actor. Although he has only won the Academy Award for Best Actor once, he is considered one of the best actors in Hollywood. He is at the top of the American Film Institute's list of 100 movie stars. In the fall of 1918, Bogart joined the United States Navy. During his time in the Army, he had a famous scar and gradually formed a very special voice in later films. After leaving the Army, Bogart began his stage career in 1921 with roles at the Brooklyn Theater. He never studied acting or received formal training, so he was often not taken seriously and had to take on small roles. The economic crisis of 1929 to 1930 caused the musical theater to lose its footing. Actors began to head to Hollywood. Bogart was no exception. Unlike today's stars, Bogart entered the film industry at the age of 30. Amidst an era in which studios retain complete control over actors, Bogart spent nearly 12 years strutting around in supporting roles, most of which parted audiences with death. One unfair thing that Bogart suffered was the fact that Warner Bros. Did not think of making him a star but only focused on exploiting the actor until he was exhausted. If the actor was not willing to participate in the intended film, they will be fired. In 1936, Bogart's performance in the film The Petrified Forest was rated as excellent. He was said to be born to play the gangster and had participated in a series of crime films after that. Immediately after High Sierra, Bogart continues to make a strong impression in The Maltese Falcon with the image of the handsome, charming, intelligent, but violent and cunning Sam Spade character. After two impressive villain roles, Bogart tried his first love movie in his career, not expecting this to be his most impressive role. As Rick Blaine in the classic film Casablanca, Bogart's Rick Balance is a bar owner torn by the difficult choice between his love for Ilsa Lund and the responsibility to help her and her husband. When he became famous in High Sierra, Bogart was 42 years old. After Casablanca, it was not until 10 years later that Humphrey Bogart had another role for life. He participated in The African Queen, the first color film of him. This role helped him win the first and only Oscar in his career. Humphrey was a heavy drinker, smoker, and esophageal cancer, but always appeared to be a healthy person. He only went to the hospital in early 1956. However, at that time, his health was not very good. In November 1956, Humphrey Bogart had to undergo surgery when cancer cells spread. In the last months of 1956, Humphrey became weaker and weaker. From a tall, strong man, he turned into a thin, emaciated, 36 kilograms weight. Bogart died permanently on January 14, 1957 at his home after falling into a coma and making Lauren a widow at the age of 33. Humphrey Bogart is a prime example of tireless efforts to pursue passion. Having only one Oscar, one BAFTA award, but with winning the hearts of millions of world audiences, perhaps it was also a consolation for what Humphrey devoted to world cinema.